Statistics show about 20% of children ages 5 to 11 have at least one untreated decayed tooth. Now, in this week's Parenting, Navigating the Journey Together, while children will lose those baby teeth, there are many reasons as to why taking care of them are important. Getting children to brush their teeth or getting them to let you do it can be a chore. But no matter how difficult the task, keeping those baby pearly whites in tip-top shape is important.
Tooth decay is a big problem in kids. It can cause toothaches, infections, loss of time from school. It affects their quality of life, ability to eat, ability to maintain good nutrition, problems with sleeping at night if they're in pain. So baby teeth are very important. Having healthy baby teeth can set a child up for good oral health care for the rest of their life.
Adrienne Riviere, a pediatric dentist, says that while making sure that a child doesn't have a cavity is important, that's not the only thing they're looking for during an examination. There's a slew of other issues that can arise throughout childhood, and catching those early is key.
We're assessing the overall growth and development of the child as a whole. Like we said before, the mouth is connected to the rest of the body. There are lots of things that we can pick up early on in terms of their craniofacial growth, how their jaws are growing, how their skeleton is growing, any habits in terms of pacifier use, thumb sucking. And if we can catch those things early, a lot of times we can, set them up for good oral health into the future.
And if you're unsure about when's a good time to let your kids brush on their own, a simple rule of thumb:
once the child is old enough to tie their own shoes or write in cursive, then most of the time their manual dexterity is good enough to brush on their own.
Still, kids need help to make sure that nothing's left behind. So whether you have a defiant teenager at home or a mostly brushing independent 6-year-old, making sure that you're present and there to help is a major part of keeping those baby teeth and gums chomping into the future. Okay, so another big thing, flossing.
Ooh.
We're all guilty of it. It's the easiest thing to do, right? You could sit in front of the TV and floss your teeth, but
But do you?
No. So she says, for babies, they want space between the teeth, and majority of kids, they will have the space between their teeth, so it's easier to brush. But you do want to get into the flossing routine because it makes it easier when they start getting the permanents in and they're closer together to get the floss.
They've already got the experience.
Exactly. So, yes, it can be a pain, but it is the easiest thing to do. Go ahead and try to floss.
I'm not real good at that either.
No, me either. I try.